Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice Wednesday, a nice week so far. If you've not been to my channel before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second Twitch channel where I do video game streams. I am obviously currently streaming Mass Effect 2. I started with Mass Effect 1 in January. I have a main channel here on Twitch where I do music streams. I am a clarinet player primarily, so I do like clarinet practice with me streams. So let's get started. So last time I saw you all, I went to meet Warlord Okira. We got our tank baby Grunt and let him out of the tank, and we kind of met and chatted with everybody who's our new crewmates on Normandy. I'm still flirting with Kelly in an attempt to get her to feed my fish so that I don't have to do it. Oh, I bought fish, and did I even go feed them last time? Watch me get up there and they're all dead. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. Testing chat commands ahead of stream is like that thing I don't ever think to do. Maybe I should, but it seems like it's normally fine, you know. For a point of reference, I use Streamlabs for the second channel, and I use Stream Elements for my main channel. I separate things out so I don't have to like re-log in and re-authenticate every time I want to stream. And I feel like I've had more problems with Stream Elements, but I'm slowly sorting it out. But Streamlabs has come with its own set of problems too. I use, just in case you're interested, I use OBS to do my music streams, and I use Streamlabs obviously to do these streams. But I use Stream Elements for the music streams for all of the the extras, like the alerts and chat commands and all that kind of stuff. And I can't really say I like one over the other. They both seem to be a little bit unreliable at times, or maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just not using them correctly. Maybe there's something in my settings that's like not quite right, and I need to work on it some more, make some adjustments. So let's see. We're not going to chat with anybody right off the bat because I did that at the end of last stream. Also, I'm sorry that I've gotten a bit behind on uploading these to YouTube. I've just had kind of a busy couple of weeks, and I'm trying to catch up. And also, part number 2, I got a bit behind because I was working on an edit from one of my music streams. It took a long time. But then part 2, I had, for some reason, had a little bit of like computer difficulty with it. It took a couple tries to get the file to export once I'd finished editing it, and then took it a couple tries to get it fully uploaded to YouTube. So it finally uploaded overnight last night, and I need to like finish putting all the little bits and pieces in, and then I will have it live hopefully for you all tomorrow. And then I will hopefully get part 3 and then this part 4 up for you all soon. It's just been like, it's that time of year. I do most of my work teaching private lessons, and that is kind of wrapping up, getting into the end of the school year. And where am I going? I am going to Omega. And I also have a couple performances with the orchestra that I'm gearing up for, so that's occupying a lot of like time and also like mental space, you know, like brain space. So it's just going to be like that for a couple of weeks. So we will recruit Archangel, and the next person we recruit will be Morden, the professor, but I don't think we're going to do that today. I think for today, it's probably just going to be Archangel. And also, as always, if you're watching and you have played these games before, please don't spoil anybody in the chat. We're keeping the chat spoiler free, even though I have played these many, many times, and you will not be able to spoil me. I want anybody who's watching, or this is their first experience, their first time seeing the series be played, you know, experiencing the story. I don't want the surprises ruined for them. So please be mindful of that and be kind, and don't spoil. If you do spoil on purpose, if you type spoilers into chat, blatant ones will mean an immediate, like, more harsh ban. Accidental ones, you know, a little bit of a reminder. But this is easy. Like, it's okay to talk about things that happen later in the games, but let's use like be kind of covert about it so that we don't spoil it for anybody. But so far, you all have been great, and it hasn't been a problem, and I really appreciate that. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna hold on. Well, I can't really. I could put them and these two, but I don't really... I favor the incendiary ammo over the cryo ammo, but the cryo ammo is helpful. And I'm not really a big fan of pull, so I'm kind of just not paying attention to those for the moment. The good thing about this game is there is the option to like reset your points if you want to. So I might do that later, but not right now. Let's see if I think we don't have that many options in terms of weapons. So this is fine.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
And execute a 3, 4, or 5-part plan to confront your nagging vorcha problem and remove it entirely. And it's safe and humane.
I don't know why I'm going this way. I don't need to go this way. I bought all the stuff already I think that I can afford, and I haven't spent any credits since. I need to go to Afterlife. We did go talk to Arya for a bit, either 1 or 2 streams ago. We didn't do all of the conversations we can have with her, so let's go talk to her some more. Maybe I did, I can't remember, but I like Arya, so we will go talk to her again and just make sure we've had all those conversations.
What do you need?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You might have luck going in with the mercs. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
We'll go ahead and talk to her about Morton,
Looking
too.
for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Okay, so now go talk to the merc recruiter.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all 3 bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Why are the mercs working together to take down
Did I already do
Archangel?
that one? I keep
Haven't
doing that
been
by
on
mistake.
Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Yeah, I did do that already, so let me skip
What do we
ahead.
do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a vorcha out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use...
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't been to stream before, my Shepard is like mostly Paragon, but not strictly Paragon. So the jerks get the renegade response.
I knew a bar out on the front that looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
So, those of you who are here live, that was last Wednesday, so I wasn't able to stream on Thursday. The fight to get to Warlord of Kier to get Grunt was a lot. I hadn't played it on this difficulty at such a low level in a while, but I've kind of done things in the order. I have just to kind of unlock some like unique dialogue along the way. And it's nice to kind of play with the order that you recruit people in this game, because the game definitely tries to like guide you towards a certain order of events, and I like to do something different every now and then. I thought about doing something very different, but then changed my mind. So we went and got Grunt first, and of course picked up Kasumi and Zaid because they are easy to recruit. They don't have like their own mission. You just kind of have to go meet with them. So other than Jacob and Miranda, Grunt is our first new recruit for the crew, and now Archangel is our second.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
But this fight also is a bit tricky. It's a bit difficult. And I guess, well, no, that's not true. I kind of alternate whether I go get Warden or Archangel first. And I don't know which one is actually easier. There are parts of all these like first several fights, like on your way to recruit new squad mates, that are just really difficult as at a lower level, and then especially if you're playing on Insanity, and then it just gets not, I don't know if easier is the right word, but it gets a little bit more manageable as you level up. But it's like you have to pick something. You have to start with something and let it be difficult.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground. But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Did I just do bridge or did I do infiltration team? I think I did that one already.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
That's a good point. They kind of just... Well, I guess because they're hiring you, they assume you'll be loyal for this mission, at least till you get paid. So they kind of tell you all the plans. Maybe they're just... The Blue Suns are, and the rest of the mercs are just like sure enough of themselves that they don't think somebody would try to sneak in and help Archangel, or they feel like everybody kind of dislikes him and therefore no one would want to help him. I don't know. They do seem a bit trusting though, don't they?
Better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
True.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
I like how Zaid's like, I'm dreading trying to fight our way out of here, and Grunt's like, it'll be the most fun I've had all year. Because he's been out of the tank for like a minute.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself?
Rude.
I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Jareth is like a very red Solarian. We don't see many that have like his coloring or his complexion. And I don't know if it's like the lighting. Omega is kind of like reddish and orangish all around. Like if you look at Zaid in the back, he's kind of got like a red cast to his face. So I don't know if he's just unique in his coloring or if that's some sort of like Solarian cosmetic or like face paint. I mean, like he's got other markings on his face. Like, you know, some of the Asari have like markings on their face. I don't know if they're like tattoos or what. I know that the Turian markings, actually no, I don't know that. I don't know if they're like tattooed or if they're like painted on, you know. It's interesting that that seems to be like a consistent thing across several of the races in this game, in this like universe, that they have these like different like facial markings. I know for the Turians they're like clan markings, but that the clans don't really exist or mean anything anymore. But I also know that like one of the facts about their culture is that they don't, people tend to be distrusting of Turians that don't have any clan markings, which is interesting because Saren in the first game did not have any clan markings, and you see a couple more throughout the games that don't have any. But yeah, I don't know if that's just his coloring, if he's just kind of red, or if it's kind of like the positioning and the lights and everything on Omega. Hi Corsi, I hope you're doing well today. He's not a very nice guy though, is he?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
His teeth look kind of red too though, so maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. I guess you would have to like I don't know if it's possible to do some kind of like finagling, if you know how people can like figure out how to like detach the camera and move it around or do things, if you could like isolate his character build and then like put it against a white background and see what his skin tone actually is. So like maybe he's a bit just red coloration, and maybe it's just Omega being kind of red. I don't know. I think we did everything.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
He's not very nice though. I like how they just like leave their notes around. Like they're very valuable information on data pads, just like where anybody can scoop them up. Money is always good. Buy upgrades and weapons and stuff we really need, like model ships and fish. For a second I thought I had that first one wrong. I was like, I'm gonna mess it up on the first try.
That should slow them down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
That's the idea. We're blocked by trash cans.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. Why are you following this human, young one?
Why not? She's the strongest warrior I've seen.
You should be learning from your own kind.
That's one of the pieces of dialogue I wanted to make sure we had. It's just a little tidbit, but it's nice.
He's a valuable part of my crew. What else does he need to know?
How to live and die
Look how
without
sharks
fear.
the vorcha is. I forgot about that.
How to put that fear in the hearts of your enemies.
Shepard does that and more.
If you say so. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
This is why I'm doing things in the order I decided to, because there are fun little tidbits like this that you just miss if you recruit people in the order the game kind of herds you towards. I've done this once before, and I totally forgot that poor Vorcha just gets his head blown off, and because normally any other interaction without Grunt in the Vorcha's fine by the end of it. So I guess I sacrificed that poor Vorcha for this interaction, but oh well.
When do the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting.
Me too.
But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their max. We'll see.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us.
The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
So I've learned something new about Krogan today. They find humans slightly more attractive than Turians. I didn't know that. I don't remember that from previous playthroughs, so that's kind of funny. Oh, you're on vacation. Oh, that's exciting. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, poor Vorcha. I kind of feel bad for it. It didn't deserve that. It didn't do anything wrong. It could have made it out of all of this live. Yes, he could have if I hadn't brought Grunt along and this other Krogan hadn't felt the need, Garm hadn't felt the need to throw his weight around.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Poor nameless Vorcha with no head. Oh, their feet are weird. Look at their feet. This is like the only time I think you see them like not standing up, so they look like hooves almost. That's strange. Where does head go? Is it still in here? Can I find it? Where is it? I know it's still in here. Unless it just got like sucked through the floor, as things do. Oh, it's just over here! Just sitting over here on the cot with this other Vorcha who just doesn't care. What kind of things have you lived through if your comrade's head lands on the bed next to you and you're like, this is fine. I'll just sit here. I don't want to move, so I'm just going to sit here with this head. And you're all just chilling with the head. Except you. Are you alright? Oh, he's moving. He's alive. What kind of stuff have you seen that this doesn't faze you, like, at all? Poor Vorcha. Poor other Vorcha, also dead. Although he kept all his parts. Do we go? Is this where it came from? Yes, that's where it came from. Okay. Just making sure I do all the things. Oh, his body's gone. No, it's not. It's over here. It was over there before, though. And this guy, again, just doesn't care. He's just going to keep doing his Vorcha thing. More monies for more ship and fish. You thought it was fish and chips, but it's actually fish and chips. Okay, this I don't like, but I'm gonna do.
Kathka?
They do have like backward bending flamingo. Well, do they? No? I think their knees are just kind of permanently bent. They're not like flamingos with their backwards knees.
Sergeant Kathka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
One of the things I find really interesting in the second game is the number of Batarians you see smoking cigarettes. And smoking is bad. It's bad for your health. Don't do it. But it's just really interesting to me because the cigarettes are a human thing, at least. I mean, it is in this world, you know, this real life existence, but or this version of the simulation, depending on who you ask. But it's interesting because, like, I think of cigarettes as a human thing, and in the real world, and you see these Batarians smoking this. So I want to know, like, where did they pick that up? You know, is that like, do they have their own version of cigarettes? Because one of the things you realize is a lot of these sentient races kind of evolved similarly, you know, for reasons that we won't talk about because spoilers. And but they, like, the cigarettes look like human cigarettes. So I'm wondering, like, at what point did the Batarians think, well, I'm not too fond of humans, but, like, those cigarettes are all right, so we'll just kind of adopt that into our culture? Or is it just because, like, it's the nature of working with the Blue Suns and they're a mix of, like, predominantly humans, Batarians, and Turians, you know? Because I think both the Batarians you see smoking, I can think of two. There are probably more. There might be more instances. I can think of 2 instances where you see Batarians smoking cigarettes in this game. But because they work closely with humans, that a human offered them a cigarette one time and they tried it and adopted it. And I'm thinking, of all the things that you might, like, want to adopt and try from, like, human culture, you want to choose the thing that's going to give you lung cancer? Why are you going to do that? You know? I don't know. It's just interesting. It's interesting that they put that in, and it seems like very deliberately that you meet these cigarette smoking Batarians. I feel like it'd be more likely that each culture would have, like, their own, like, different thing that they smoke or something like that, you know? But it's just interesting how they put that in, like, very intentionally, but there's no, like, context given for it. Like, why did the Batarians start smoking? It's likely just because the human members of the Blue Suns shared with them, but I just find it interesting.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Gunship looks like a fish.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
See, on like the computer screen or whatever, it looks like a fish. I don't know why, but it does.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got 2 options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Ooh, maybe they something like their lungs don't get affected by it as strongly, but they can still. I don't know what tobacco's meant to do to you. I've never smoked or anything, so I guess some people find it relaxing. So maybe they find it relaxing, but it doesn't, without the harmful side effects. Or maybe they just don't care about the harmful side effects. I don't know. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. Please don't.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. We're a go.
Check. Bravo team. Go, go, go!
Well, they have cool armor.
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
I hate it, but I'm gonna do it.
You're working too hard.
I hate it because he didn't do anything to us. You know?
Archangel's in trouble.
What the hell are we waiting for?
guys a surprise of our own.
Hostiles!
I hate it because that Kafka was not our enemy. He was not a threat to us in that moment. But from a strategy standpoint, it just makes sense.
With Archangel.
Yeah, kind of.
Firing an impact shot.
Where is that coming from? Who's shooting me? Well, then I'm gonna go over here. Is there someone back there? No.
On our left.
Oh, there's two of them over there. That's what it was. I knew I missed something. So I didn't bring somebody with overload, but Zaid does have the disruptor ammo. But I feel like there are more difficult armors and barriers in this fight than there are difficult shields. So that's why I went with the team that I did.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
I love Garrus. I worked so hard to not accidentally say Garrus's name talking about going into this quest. Because I almost said it a couple times. I was like, no, I am not going to ruin this for anybody who is watching this for the first time. But yes, he's back. And he's living in his Batman era. Shooting, stabbing people in the back, though. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, please. He is not a space chicken. Andrew, I told you to stop. It's so mean. Yeah, Shepard doesn't seem too surprised. But the thing is, if you actually, like, read the dossier, it's kind of obvious who it is. But I feel like the first time I played this, I kind of, like, knew it was him. Even though I didn't know it was him. Like, I started playing it, and I was like, they're definitely bringing Garrus back, right? And then I read it, and I was like, oh, that's got to be him. They're bringing him back, you know? Like, just not, like... Maybe, like, not like it was super obvious, like, story-wise, but, like, I just knew that's what they were going to do. Because he's such a great character, and he definitely had so much room to be developed as a character after the first game. And so I was very excited, but not super surprised to have him back. But yeah, Shepard, I feel like, had to have had, like, an inkling that it was him, you know, after reading the dossier and just knowing him as well as she does.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
I love how he's a little bit embarrassed to have been caught by Shepard living in his Batman era.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down,
I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
Just waiting doesn't seem like a good option. Got any other suggestions?
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything.
One of them got by me. Usually I'm pretty good at stopping all of them.
Got light meds in the base.
I don't want to pick that up yet. So my plan is, I know I don't have much in the way of special attacks between Grunt and Zaid, like for armor, barrier, shield, etc. Zaid does have the disruptor ammo, but I'm planning to just shoot quickly and take their shields down and then use their concussive shots to incapacitate them as much as possible. Whoops, that was bad. I distracted myself. That was my own damn fault. Picked the wrong time to explain my strategy. Ruined my strategy. But I'll finish saying that now, and then I'll start fighting them. But I feel like the characters that have overload at this point, or I think it's just Miranda, like she's a little squishy, and like her overload would be good, but then like as we saw with trying to get to Grunt earlier, she likes to fall down a lot. She just can't take that many hits, and so I brought Zaid and Grunt because they're a little bit more tanky and they can take a few more hits. And their concussive shots are just very handy for like knocking people off their feet. And I find like it's easier to shoot away the shields and then use my reeve or on the barriers and the armor. I can't remember if I don't think shockwave works on those, but like it just seems to make sense to me. Like maybe it's not the most effective way, maybe it's very different from the way you would play it, but that's just what I'm doing this time. And also sometimes I like to pick a setup or a strategy that's like not 100% the best or 100% what I'm used to, just to like mix it up a little bit. I've played this game so many times. Anything I can do to give myself a new experience when I play it is great. I've got to keep playing it anyway, but I'll continue to really enjoy it with the slight differences added in each time. I don't know how many times I've played this series. I really don't know. And I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I try to limit myself to like once per year, and that's pretty easy to do, you know. But it's definitely like a comfort series that I like to play through. Like if I find myself, like if I get like the flu or something and I'm sick for like an entire week, this is what I'll be doing, you know. It's just that kind of game series for me. You remember this fight to be a little annoying? It can be, yeah. It's got parts of it, like legs of it, I feel like sometimes I forget about until I play it or really think about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that thing again. But it's not bad by any means. Not doing as good a job managing them this time, but it'll be okay.
Never saw me coming.
Good job, Garrus. Let's try here.
We've got light meds in the base.
I know, Garrus. I'm handling it. Thanks for the heads up, though. Zaid, I don't know what you're doing. I thought they were coming this way. I was trying to get ahead of them. There they are. Do Gret and Zaid think they'll be able to shoot them through the floor? Because I don't think that's going to work.
Sit down.
Oh, do it. Whoa, too close.
Firing concussive shot. Firing an impact there.
Heads up. Gonna deploy
This'll put him down.
Gonna leave all the metagels in their place until I need them, since I can only carry 3 at the moment. It gives you like 100 credits if you are maxed out. Whoa. But I don't really need that right now. I need those metagels.
Firing concussive shot.
Oh, there's another one coming.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go.
Quick pause. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Kosher Skeletor, I really appreciate it. I hope your stream was good. Forgot where my camera was for a second. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? Were you also doing Mass Effect? Mass Effect 2 is going great so far. I've mixed things up with the order, and I'm recruiting squad mates, which has led to some interesting results in terms of like the abilities I have and how I'm able to defeat the enemies. But like so far, not so bad. We recruited Grunt first. Getting to Okier was a challenge at such a low level, and I took Miranda and Zaid, which in theory would have been a good combination, but actually proved to be kind of difficult. But I made it work. But I hope your stream went well. And oh, okay. So you're playing. Sorry, who is it? Wild 6 is playing Mass Effect for the first time. Awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. It's an awesome game series.
That problem should take care of itself.
That's right. We can just go watch the big mech shoot all the little guys. Just let it do its thing. It's a bad way to go. But you might as well save your ammo. It is an epic series, isn't it? I love it. This is not my first playthrough. I'm not even sure this is my 10th playthrough. I don't know how many I've done. It's a lot. I lost count. Grunton's do not shoot the mech. Let it just help us. Let it just do the work for us. They're going to kill it anyway. That was a little too close to my face for comfort. Oh no. Now we have to kill them ourselves. We can't let them do the work for us. Oh, absolutely. Please lurk. You're always welcome to lurk on my stream, and you don't even have to tell me. You can do whatever you need to do. I'm just happy to have you here. Also, I am working on being able to like manage chat and like not die in some of these combat sequences. So if I'm a little late responding to your message, I hope you'll understand. This guy I don't feel so bad about killing. He was kind of a jerk. He was rude. We just had simple questions for him. Just wanted to make a little small talk. And he was really rude. Nope, keep that put. I'm so tempted to just grab it because it's there, and no, I want to leave it there because I'll need it to refill later. You know, Zaid or whoever did that one, I would have rather you actually use a concussive shot on Jaroth rather than the drone. The drones are squishy and easy to kill. I want that. This right here. I'm gonna grab it.
That's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
I did grab that one meta gel early when I didn't mean to, when I wanted to save it, so that's why I'm trying to be extra careful and save that one.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jaroth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
There is a lot going on. I mostly music stream and on my main channel, and that's a little bit easier to like manage chat and do what I do most of the time. You know, I take breaks between playing things and then I can talk to people, but like looking after the game and not dying and doing like reasonably well and managing chat and kind of presenting everything on stream is a skill that I'm working on, and I am super impressed by people who can do it so effortlessly, you know, and can just stay on top of things, play the game excellently, and talk to everybody and chat. You know, that's a skill that I hope I can get better at, but like I have such an appreciation for people who do that as like their full-time like work gig, let alone like just their main thing on Twitch. Things are it is very traumatic. A lot of the enemies are very extra in this game, and the way they like scream and moan when you kill them, like it's excessive, but it's kind of funny too.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood pack and blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
it's getting fun.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
I am gonna leave Grunt.
Grunt, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
I don't care where I fight, as long as I get to hurt someone.
We should talk later.
Thanks, Shepard.
You might need therapy.
You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door is on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Not that Shepard's a therapist, although she kind of hears everybody's problems and is a stand-in for a therapist. In addition to, you know, like running the ship and saving the galaxy. So this part is difficult. So I'm gonna. It kind of auto-saves every time you get one of those little cutscenes with Garrus, but like this part. This is like one of those parts I forget about every time I play this game until it's time.
You close those shutters. We can't fight them in 2 places at once.
I'm going the wrong way. Like, actually completely the wrong way. Played this game so many times, but that does not stop me from having a terrible sense of direction. I'm gonna save that for later. Do we have anything different? I feel like I'm using everything. I don't think that'll... No, I think I'm gonna stick with the grenade launcher for now. Grunt, I think you're good. We're good.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown.
That was the easy one. Can you get them, Zaid, or is it too far away? Too far away. I tried. Uh-oh. Forgot about the lizard dogs. It's glitching a little bit. Game glitches give and game glitches take away. I cannot say that. I can't say it without stumbling over it, but it's true. No! The game glitches help, and then sometimes they hurt. When the little Varian gets stuck and can't bite you, then that's a help. But like, I've experienced my fair share of ones that hurts too. But at least we started right here. I think I find this one the hardest of the 3 doors we have to go see. It's the hardest one to like get rid of the enemies and get there and get it closed. But I keep making the mistake of trying to advance too soon because I get impatient and don't want to go slowly.
Sit down.
Oh, and I hate that they regenerate health so much.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Garrus keeps saying it over and over like I've forgotten. Because, you know, Shepard just leaves on the Normandy. He's like, what was I doing again? Alright, to be fair, that kind of happens, but he doesn't have to rub it in. What's happening? What's happening? Lizard puppy. Garrus, I am doing my best. Yes, Garrus, we know. We're trying to, like, not die. We'll handle it.
This'll put him down.
Oh, no, no. That's SMG. Let's go shotgun instead. Right. Okay. Who is that? I'm working on it, Garrus. You've got Grunt. Zaid, I need help. I'm gonna die. Okay, that's not fair. Concussive shot's supposed to knock them off their feet when they're not armored. That vorcha was very much still on his feet. Should I have brought Grunt with me and left Zaid? Maybe. Zaid, let's send you up there. You draw them out. I will shoot them. Please don't die. I need you on your feet. Don't laugh at me. That's rude. And that was the end of Zaid. Get up. Nope, 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 nope. Garrus. That's the worst part of doing this is Garrus every 5 seconds being like, hey, did you know you need to shut those shutters? Yes, Mom. I know.
Firing an impact shot.
Now, I do think that, yeah, maybe that was a bit of karma. I do think that, like, there are gaps between, like, waves, and they do kind of keep coming unless you can get to the door and start it shutting. But, like, there are moments where you can make it work, and there are moments when you cannot make it work. No shit, Garrus. I'm working on it. Zaid, we can't keep doing this. You gotta stay on your feet, sir. Thank you, Zaid. How about you shoot one?
Firing an impact. Shot.
Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Working on it. No, 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 not cover. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't have my Krogan. I don't want to fight this one. Taking heavy fire. Run away.
Firing concussive shot. It's good fighting, but don't take too long, Shepard.
Yeah. Oh, now Grunt's gonna micromanage too. Over here. I'm gonna die. Damn it! I was so close. I just needed to get that vorcha down and I could get back into cover, but he was a little bit faster than me. So I don't even bother with your what's it called, disruptor ammo. Instead, I think that worked okay before, except he died a lot. How about you go here?
You got it.
But stay in cover, please. I was hoping I could trigger the wave of Varen early and deal with them quicker, because they're the worst. Because they kind of corner you and then they do a lot of damage. The vorcha come in slightly more predictable ways. Don't blow up my box. You blew up my box and I died. I knew it was going to happen. I thought maybe I could just wait there until I could move up to the other cover, and like I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it wasn't going to work. I did it anyway. Alright, I'm going to try this. Alright, Zaid, you go here.
On my way.
But like in cover. Like don't just stand there and get shot at.
Sit down.
I expect that from Grunt. Zaid, you are a professional. You should know how to use cover. Yes, yes, Garrus, I know. Uh-oh.
This'll put him down.
Okay, hang on. 2 left. Alright, let's see if I can...
Here they come. There's not too many yet. There's a console near the shutters.
Is there, Garrus? Is there a console near the shutters? I'm a very patient person. Just so you know.
Kill that Drogon.
Not even a little bit. Nope, 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 nope.
Time to Here they come.
Yeah, it's likely. I've been dying a lot. So it wouldn't be the first time. Use it! Why can't I... Oh, because I'm cooling down. That was stupid. Emily, you know better than that. I'm gonna try and use the charge or whatever it's called, but I forgot I had just used Reed. Harris, please. I'm busy. There's like one vorcha up there. Zaid, I need your help. Go draw him out.
Firing concussive shot.
Okay, we can do this. We can get that door closed. No! He brought a friend!
Good fighting, but don't take too long, Shepard.
Thanks, Grunt. Like, I really had no idea. I thought you just wanted to sit up there and get shot at for like an hour while I have tea with Zaid.
Firing concussive shot.
Commencing shutdown.
Okay, good. And because it's a video game and everything must come in threes, got another one to do. You think Garrus can technically die? Yeah, that's true. But does he not think Shepard can remember for longer than like 10 seconds what the mission objective is? Did I save? I'm gonna do it again, just in case. Garrus goes independent for a while and thinks he's still in charge. Yeah, kind of. But he's like Shepard. Shepard, 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 Shepard. She's like, oh, I'm trying, Garrus. Please stop. Zaid, go draw him out, please. Over there. Or, oh, there's better. Go over there.
They're getting more aggressive.
Well, they're mad. Shoot them in the face with your sniper rifle.
Sit down!
Alright, Zaid, you go up there. Not the SMG, I hate it.
Shields have failed.
I'm gonna say that literally every time I have to use it. Nope, nope. Go back over. Zaid, go get him.
Got it.
Garrus, I'm working on it. Okay, there will be a pyro one soon. It's over there. Then take away his credit card. Sorry, that's a bad joke, but I did it anyway. Okay, if I had overload, I could just make this guy die. But I don't. Zaid, I need you to do stuff. Because I'm about to be on fire. Zaid, where even are you? Why are you back there? We have things to do up here. Duck, please. Yeah, cook your friend, please.
Doors closed. I can't hold them off.
Garrus, I am trying. What are you doing on your feet still? You should be dead.
Firing an impact shot.
Okay. Come on, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door.
Commencing shutdown.
Good, we did it. What happened with the camera, though?
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds.
I don't act like you're upset. You just shot off one of your own vorcha's heads earlier.
I'll deal with Archangel.
Okay. I'm gonna gang up on Garm a little bit. I have pistol ammo. Good. I also want to deal with that Varen. Somebody deal with the Varen, please. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Please. I'm dead. Varen got me. Thanks for the help. I'm supposed to have teammates. That's okay. I'd already used their attacks and they were recharging. They were doing what they were supposed to do. I was expecting too much of them. I have to punch the Baron. Nope. no, not that.
Krogan incoming! Firing now!
Oh, they're too, like, real close to me. But... Garrus, I promise, I am doing the best I can. Please just hold on.
I need help with this guy, Shepard.
I'm trying! Whoa. Oh, don't knock him over here by me. I don't want that. Oh. No. Don't want that. I don't want that.
Krogan charging! Sit down!
See, Garrus, you've got health left. We're fine. We're doing fine.
They've stopped. Come find me.
We're in the same room, Garrus. Like, actually the same room. You're right there, like 10 feet away from each other.
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
Garrus was, yeah, sorry, I'm catching up with chat. Next run through will be SMG only. No, it will not. I hate that gun so much. Where's the bad joke eel when you need him? Well, I don't know. Is he still hanging out in 2010? As I forgets what he's doing from time to time. That's true. He's old.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once.
I might as well
Fought him
say, and I
alone
forget what I'm
under
doing
this
from time to time,
game
too.
to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Look out!
Okay, so Blue Suns. Oh, he's already got it.
Thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it. But not finished. Sure of that.
Offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
Sit down! Firing an impact shot!
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
Oh, I'm here on med. We're good. But I'm going to grab it just in case, because I want those credits in case I don't need it. Wolf.
Use some help.
Garrus, we are doing the best we can. Everybody's helping. Zay just laughs at him. Garrus, duck. If someone's shooting at you, please duck.
Sit down!
close for comfort. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. There we go. Get him, Grunt. Good job. Oh, I did not need that gurgle sound like right in my ear. Yeah, Garrus made a lot of people mad, didn't he? Like, every other gang, he made them mad.
We got company.
You know what? We'll use the grenade. Now would be a time to duck. That would be a good thing to do. You have my permission to duck if you see a gunship. It died, but not before it shot me in the face twice.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio
that's a bad
Joker,
sound.
make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Saeed's an optimist.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan.
That's true. The Krogan do have a thing for, like,
Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
The Krogan do have a thing for, like, prowess in battle, I guess. They're very I hate to say that they're a very violent culture. There's a lot of violence in their culture, so that makes sense. But like at this point, I don't feel like many people outside of Tuchanka have met female Krogan, so that might be hearsay. But I think it's funny that he says that, and then there's something that happens in the third game that makes it extra funny. A little thing, like a little side thing, a little dialogue moment, but I'll point it out when we get there.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Gotta go feed my fish. I gotta talk to everybody too. We're being friendly. We are not trying to flirt with you, Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Like friends.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
See, it looks like the middle one is flirty and the top one is like, let's be friends. But like, normally they put like flirty on top, like Paragon / flirty goes on top, and then like middle's like neutral and the bottom's more renegade. And to play it safe, we're going to have to go with the bottom option so that we don't accidentally romance Jacob.
I just want to show an interest in the crew. Let me know if I go too far.
Yeah, that was a bit tight.
That's okay,
Sorry.
I guess.
Cerberus makes everyone suspicious. It's how people stay alive. I like you, Shepard. So talk, and we'll see how it goes.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
I know you and Miranda worked together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
Consider it dropped. I trust you to keep everything professional, Jacob.
Thanks. That always bugged me about the Alliance. They didn't let people handle their own problems. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
That wasn't so bad. That felt more like friends, which is what we want. Let's go talk to the Joker.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
We can't do any upgrades just yet because we don't have the tech lab open.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander.
That's true.
Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
I don't think Shepard's that much like Zaid. He's a little more ruthless and single-minded. let's change Garrus's clothes because it's the only way to get rid of his poor damaged armor. Later, when you do his loyalty mission, you get another set of armor, but it's also damaged, which makes no sense because he didn't even have it when he got hurt before. So we're going to change it to this one because it's not damaged. I like that we hear from that kid that we talked out of fighting with the mercs. Small spoiler alert for alternate versions of the playthrough, but like if you don't tell him to leave, you end up like either killing him yourself or seeing him get shot by Garrus like very early on. It's kind of sad because he's just a
Commander,
kid.
you've received a new message at your
I already did that. I'm gonna flirt with you so you feed my fish.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's been through a lot. Not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, it will be all right.
I have conflicting thoughts about what to do. Because I want her to feed my fish. I think I don't have to say this. I think there's still plenty of opportunity to like get friendly with her enough that she will go feed my fish for me. I know what this does. This is a bit renegade. I'm gonna do it.
This mission is too important to be plagued with drama, yeoman.
But wasn't quite what I was going for.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Could you stop, please? Don't ruin it for me. I think we've done all this already.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
I go feed my fish. Please don't die, fish. Let's go talk to everybody else. Hey, Kasumi will have some new stuff.
Hey, got a minute?
Of course.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. It seems like it'd be lonely, surrounded by people who never knew the ship you both served on. I'd be reaching for the brandy too.
Well, that's right, I've got her brandy for
Gabby
her.
and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
They'll be the last to know.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Let's go take Dr. Chakwa's her brandy.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
Of course.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!"
Oh, R.I.P. Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
What kind of brandy is like neon blue? It's sorry, isn't it? Oh no, we're drunk. We're tipsy. And Dr. Chakras is passed out. So now that we're drunk, let's go talk to Garrus. It's not why we're going to talk to Garrus now, but
Rupert,
just wobble our way over
something
there.
different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Keep talking.
Why are they so mean to him? He does the best he can with what he has. As long as he's washing his hands, we're good.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
See, this always confused me because, like, where was he? Like, when the Normandy was destroyed. He just said he went back to CSEC after it was destroyed. But when we have that conversation with, like, Miranda and the elusive man, and I forget whoever else, like, earlier in the game, they say that Liara, they say distinctly that Liara and Tali and Ashley all got off the Normandy just fine. Nobody says anything about Garrus. So I thought the implication there was that he wasn't on the Normandy when it exploded. So I always thought he was already back at CSEC. If I remember correctly, I know there are a couple different ways it can go, but I believe the way I played it, at the end of the first game, he says that he's going to consider going back and like getting his name back in the pool to be like a Spectre candidate. So that to me translated like as soon as we were done with that mission, he was already back at the Citadel. So maybe he took some time off and was like chilling before he officially rejoined CSEC. But to me, like, he never says, my headcanon has always been that he was on the Citadel or elsewhere when the Normandy was destroyed, that he wasn't there. But my headcanon is that once he heard about what happened and heard that Shepard died, it messed him up a little bit. Because, you know, they worked closely together. You know, he clearly comes to, like, in the first game, kind of respect and not idolize Shepard, but, like, he, whoever, however you're playing the game, is kind of like a is a big influence on him. If you're more Paragon, he kind of learns that there's a reason, like, to do things by the book, but also that there are ways to, like, get justice or get what you want without resorting to, like, the enemy's tactics. And if you're more Renegade, he like really responds to that because he likes the idea of doing things not by the book and being a little bit like chaotic good, like trying to do the right thing but not necessarily caring too much about due process. And I've always thought, like, that when he heard that Shepard had died, that he kind of started this gang on Omega to kind of like fill the void and try and be a force for good in his own way. I don't know, I just feel like there's some holes in his timeline and his story, and it's always been a bit vague to me. So I kind of wish they would clear that up. Like I say, like, where was he on the Normandy, and it just was like not written super well, and he was just in, you know, we just didn't see him, and he got in one of the escape pods and left. But you see, I feel like Garrus's character being what it is, if he was on the Normandy, he would have not just hopped into an escape pod and left Shepard there and be like, oh, Shepard's fine, she's getting joked, it'll be fine. Like, he would have definitely stuck around. You know, he wouldn't have abandoned ship without everybody else. He just kind of seems like that kind of person who would, like, be the last to get into the escape pod because they want to make sure everybody else is safe. So I don't know. I have questions. If you have the answer, if you know something I don't, if you've read some, like, wiki article I haven't, or have some reference that I don't have, and you know where he was when the Normandy exploded, let me know, because that's always bugged me.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
What's that?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
There's not much else to say to him.
Shepard,
we can't get his upgrade yet.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Had to do it.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Now I gotta go talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another
Or not.
time.
I think we've done these
Anything
before.
I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Now we'll go talk to Grunt and Zaid and check in on Ken and Gabby.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open, not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
See, Grant's got the bad jokes, too. I'm not alone here.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak. Pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Oh, let's get back to it. Finish chatting with everybody.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
This mission takes me back. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I just heard. The Collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay. What can we do for you, Commander?
We don't have anything new with them, I don't think.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
For some reason, even if you click on Gabby, it still just goes to Ken. Right, so I fed fish. I've talked to everybody. Let's see, I have... Oh, it's time for me to get off at 7:30. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up for today. Thanks so much for joining me for today's stream. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow when we go meet Morden. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, wonderful rest of your week. If I don't happen to see you again, but I'll see you all next time. Bye.